All right. So there on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my homie, my bro, JReal, the Trak Slayer. Oh, man. What's going on, King?
What up, Paul? How you doing?
Man, can't call it, bro, man. It's long overdue. Should have been had this interview, but finally getting it together, man. So, man, first off, JReal, the Trak Slayer. Like, what made you come up with the name JReal?
Cause I slay tracks, man. I'm a beast on the beats, man.
That's true.
And then you got me into the recording.
Right.
You know, helping me out with that. So I'm getting better with that over time. But the production over a while, JReal the Trak Slayer.
Right. Facts, man, facts. So, man, y'all, you originally from Augusta, right?
Yes.
Okay. What hospital?
MCG.
MCG,
Yeah.
Okay.
Where they killing people.
Where they kill? Why you say that?
They been killing people, man. They been killing. I think they been killing people, man.
Yeah, cause like the with the survival rate or something.
It's crazy, especially with the B's and B's deal. It's a mystery to me. So.
Oh man,
I don't trust hospitals like that.
Yeah, I don't really like hospitals like that neither, really, man. Cause our bodies have natural, remedies and natural responses to pain and stuff like that. So, it depends on the level of damage, of course. But
right.
Okay.
Right.
So
wait.
So TSP, Trak Slayer Productions. What made you come up together with TSP?
One is a part of my name, like I said before, the work ethic. Just a whole lot going into it, and Beezy helped me out with that name too. So a combination of all that, that's what made me come up with it.
Right.
So Trak Slayer Production. Yeah.
What I mean, not everybody, because everybody might not have the idea or might not have the feel of being an artist or being a producer. So, but if you in that vibe of being in the music element or just the fact of teaching someone that, if they're interested in doing it, I think, by people taking out the time like Beezy with you, that's a blessing, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? So that makes you want to keep the tradition going on, because now you got, some of his teachings and some of this other people's teachings all in one, and so now you pass that knowledge on, and we grow. Mm-hmm. The whole element grows. So
Right.
Yeah, man. So, cause people don't understand, man. Like when you teach knowledge to somebody, you create them a job,
correct,
and a trade, and they can always feed their families.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
that experience,
experience, right, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, man, linking up with Wilo, man. So you and Wilo, y'all the heads of TSP, as far as like running the business, the business and stuff, man. So how y'all wind up linking and like forming, coming together, but like, yo, let's do this thing together and stuff like that.
Man, you interviewed him last time, coming to my house, just showing up at somebody's house, cooking food in my house.
That's how he get you too.
Yeah, he do.
He go in your house and he cook his good ass food in your house. Yeah, and then you don't want to kick him out. You're like, man, this food good, bro. Like, I ain't got to cook neither, clean.
Yeah, he good at that.
Yeah.
And then, he got the babysitting.
Yeah, the babysitter.
And then like, man, you ever seen, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna paint you a scene of this thing. Man, you ever seen somebody rolling like down the street, man, with a book bag? Cause they try, they homeless or something like that, or they trying to get where they need to go. He came with the red suitcase. So he already had in his mind, he finna stay.
Oh yeah, it's a big suitcase?
Yeah, man, like them luggage bags you put on the plane and stuff like that.
He ain't going nowhere.
No, man. That one day turned into about a month, man. It turned to about a month. He in there cooking fried ribs. I get up in the morning, he cooking eggs, full course. Not no just him. It's full course.
Right.
Yeah. It's time for him to go.
Oh yeah.
It's time for him to go.
Yeah. I had a few run-ins with Wilo with that. Like I remember one time like we were roommates. Wake up. He's a hell of a cook.
Yeah.
He can cook. But Brian will cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner at one time. Like you'll have breakfast items. Like you might have some breakfast sausage, grits, eggs, and then he'll have some steaks with a little bit of potatoes from last night over there.
Yeah.
And then he'll have like some biscuits and some a whole nother plate with just dressing and vegetables and stuff.
Yeah. You ever seen him cook like the jailhouse food, like the noodles?
That thing be busting. That's his thing, boy.
Yeah.
The pocket.
Yeah.
The pocket.
Yeah.
Oh man, he kills that pocket.
I don't know why that boy won't start a whole cooking restaurant, cause he can't cook.
Man.
Yeah, cause he talented with that cooking, man. He need to do that.
Right.
So
see, Brian come from the country. Like me and Brian, we come from the same area, the country. Like we've seen impossible stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. Like, and you can ask why I know this. We going to our cousin Wallace's house,
right? And
Uncle BJ was in there cooking on a kerosene heater.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know the old school kerosene heater that's white, and you gotta put you gotta light the wick up.
Right.
And you put the kerosene out in a little cap right there, and it stank.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he had somehow he had it where they put a pot on top of it that could hold the condensing, so that way it won't smell and have all that stuff in there.
Right.
So what he did, it had the grill thing on it. We go in there, he's cooking a whole meal on top of that thing.
Dang.
Warming the house up and cooking on top of that at the same time.
Wow.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before. That's crazy. And the food was good.
Hey, when there's a weird, there's a way.
And it was good. So
yeah. But hey, don't leave yourself out though, man, cause me and my wife came over, you made that what it was, fried Oreo?
Oh, fried Oreo, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why you don't cook no more.
Oh yeah. I still do my little thing, man. I still do my thing. So man, so what is the most exciting part when it comes to the music side? Is it being the executive, as far as being an artist, being the producer, or being the one that keep things together, as far as interacting with the artist? So is it executive, performer, artist, producer? Which one is
producer?
That's the most fun you have?
Yeah, because I'm in my own zone. When I get to making them beats, man, I get my creativity. I don't have to have nobody there. So, coming up with tracks for people. Yeah.
Right.
So, limited interactions.
Right. Yeah. So what all tracks, like all genres you touch, far as with beats, for people that don't know? Dope producer, by the way, one of my favorite producers.
Every genre. I try to learn everything, because you don't want to just be stuck in no hard 808 era or no soft music. You want to do the Caribbean. You see that and bring what kind of music that is?
They're bringing out the island vibes back, and all that, reggaetons and all that back.
Yeah, like a Pop Smoke kind of beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
UK drill type beats.
Yeah, so I try to learn all. I want to get into that rock, man.
Yeah.
I want to.
So as a producer, man, what do you think the next sound wave is going to be? Every 5 or every so many years, the sound changes, because this style of music that, this melodic trap type, drill type, it's not going to last for the next 5 years. It's going to change up, because, every sound has to change up.
You know what? Crazy as it sound, I think R&B about to come back.
Me too, bro.
I think they about to
I think so.
Yeah. The Key Sweat kind of vibe.
Right.
I mean, we already singing, but we ain't hitting them like that.
People want to change in the music, and I think this type of music been stretching too long to the point where it's like a lot of people is like kind of veering off, because it's like there's only so many ways you can shoot, kill, stab, murder somebody on a song.
All in one day.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have more variables and different ways to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I think same thing. I think R&B, or I think real hip hop's gonna come back with more storytelling. It's gonna go back to where you have to do more of a storytelling. You have to be more of a poet. Word value is gonna be back more.
Right.
Because the way how rap is kind of a joke now, because like anybody can make a gimmick off it and make some profit off it.
Yeah.
They treat rap as a gimmick. They don't do country music like that. They don't do gospel like that. They do pop, they do pop like that, but they don't really. They really do hip hop like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yes,
like for real, you don't really see Asian people doing soul church music. Like Southern soul church music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It would look weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I mean by that. Like certain things I just feel like,
Yeah. Even I mean, you're right, because even like the gospel music, man, it done changed up a whole lot. It's in this 808 era too, man.
The gospel's in 808?
Yeah. Yeah. For real. If you if you like listen like the Detroit Hand, he done collaborated with what the name is, what the producer name is? Zaytoven. You ain't heard that?
Oh yeah. Well, you already know Zaytoven's he grew up in a church.
I know.
He still plays in the church.
I know.
So, you know. I ain't surprised by it. It makes sense. Zay in the church, so he knows the sounds for the church. Yeah. Makes sense.
He dope, man.
Makes sense. Dope. Always have a job. But like I said, God, what are your like? I like gospel music, but I'm not a fan of gospel music. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the gospel music. Just of. These are a bunch of reasons why I'm not, but I'm just not a fan of it. I know, and then a lot of it is mostly sold for profit. It's a business. Right. Same thing. So, and I feel like if you praise the Lord or if you do anything, it shouldn't be held into a point where you're trying to make profit off it, by using this, and because that's the way people that believe in the Lord, that's their way of guaranteed sales and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, no one's not gonna disrespect the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to disrespect the Lord. Somebody go up there and sing a bad song, but it's a church song. Right. You ain't going to ridicule them. Be like, okay, good word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, don't go there. He said, don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. But, so, man, we thought about the versus battle the other night.
Honest opinion?
Honest.
It's up.
Oh, man.
It's up.
So, what do you thought was, like, the best, like, okay singers now?
Mario,
of course.
Like I say, Sammy.
Sammy was nice, man.
Yeah, and then Bobby Valentino. He was pretty good. The rest of them, I wasn't. No. Yeah. No, but then again, like I said, it could have been the sound there, man, because it sounded kind of the sound. I know Bobby Valentino's sound you couldn't really hear him. Right. His mic kept going in and out. Yeah. You think Ray J's son messed him up? He said it did. He said it did. I mean, you know that man lying. He did that man. He said it might have been wind control holding his son like that. You know what I mean? Right. I was trying to throw some things out there, but it might have been him holding his son. He couldn't put it. I really think last night, I mean not last night, but I think that verse was more of a singer versus a performer. Right. When it comes to Mario and Omarion, because Mario was the singer, Omarion is the performer. Right. And honestly, when I first heard about it, I thought Omarion was going to win because he has some more hits, like more well-known hits. Then he has the B2K that he can dive into, and the Bow Wow joints too he can dive into. Yeah. And the Chris Brown joints and all the other stuff. So I'm like, he got a lot of hits. Yeah. He got this, no doubt. Cause I'm like, Mario, I had to actually think about the song Mario had. Yeah. And then but I am a fan of Mario. Right. But I didn't expect that battle like that, bro. Like that didn't go nowhere like I thought. And then after all these years, bro, I never knew that Omarion couldn't sing. Right. That was terrible, bro. I was so hurt. Right. Do you think like how Bauer had him come up there and help Omarion? Do you think it would have been beneficial if Bauer would have came and helped him out? I think it's Bauer full of BS for not being there. Why? Because Omarion made a trip to be on his verses. True. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you want to have special, and that's Bow Wow cockiness and arrogance anyway. He always been cocky and arrogant. Yeah. But a lot of them cats I noticed now. That's why a lot of their success only went so far, because you could just tell how they act on stage and stuff. A lot of them salty at each other. Right. Pleasure P, he's salty. Yeah. He can't sing. He can't. He did really good. He was okay. He was okay. I don't think he has that voice he had before. Do you think that's the case? He's always had that voice. It's just that he was younger, so it fitted him more. Right. But he's older now. Yeah. And it still sound like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why it ain't really a touch it. It's like you too big to have that type of voice.
Yeah, Paul, you ruthless, man.
I'm just being real. I gotta tell her the truth, man. To be honest.
Oh shoot.
Sammy was good. Sammy was my dude. Sammy was just too lit.
Yeah.
He was too lit.
Yeah.
He was too lit. Bobby V, Mike kept going in and out.
Right.
Ray J just funny. Ray J was just funny, bro. He was just funny.
Yeah, he was. He was.
You seen the watermelon?
The watermelon?
Marion and his brother Orion was eating a watermelon on stage.
I didn't even go that far. I cut it off.
Yeah, man. I wanted to watch it because I wanted to see Omarion do Icebox. I wanted to see how you do the Icebox song.
He did it.
He did it. Only thing I ain't like about Omarion sets, he kept doing like live beats, like live drums of the songs. Like play the actual songs, bro.
Right.
Yeah, play the tracks. We want to hear the tracks. We don't want to hear the extra bands and you adding new stuff that got nothing to do with the song. We can't sing along to the songs. Right. So you changing it up and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was terrible.
Right.
But yeah, man. So so far as so getting back to TSP. All right, so dealing as an executive. All right, what are some of the hardest things dealing with artists and dealing with the music business that executive has to go through with trying to maintain and keeping a group together?
The personalities, the excuses on why they can't do this, the timing of everything, trying to get everything in order, trying to the organization of it's hard, man. Trying to get a whole when you got 5+ under you, man. It's like it's hard to get all that together.
Right.
And dealing with the personalities, like I said, man, it's a lot, man. It's hard. Right. It ain't easy, man. I see what you were going through with us back in the day. Oh, yeah. I see what you was going through. It's hard. It's hard. Cause they come in with that fire. They'll come in with the fire, and then it's like all of a sudden it start to just die down. You get tired of dealing with it. So.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. And it's like the music game is really designed for strong-minded people. Mm-hmm. It really is, because if you one of those type of person where you back off or you run away when something don't work or something isn't going your way, or you just back off. You just back off. Yeah. So you back off or stuff like that or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not designed for you, because you gotta have tough skin in this game for one. And then like dealing with executive, like people don't understand, like being in an executive of a company, like I said, you gotta deal with artist management. Mm-hmm. So that means you gotta be dealing with your artists on a personal daily. So whatever troubles they get into become your troubles. Mm-hmm. So it's like a lot of people don't understand that. So you got an artist or 2 or 3 artists, and they always running late, not investing, not doing anything. You as an executive got to take up that slack. Mm-hmm. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff still got to be done. Because what if somebody you had in a group? What if there's a group and there's 5 of them, and there's 3 of them doing what they're supposed to, and the other 2 ain't doing it, but they got y'all done got so much time and money invested in stuff. You can't take no loss, so you gotta make it happen. So now you gotta come out of pocket to take care of 2 people. Right. You know what I'm saying? The other 3 people are doing it.
I don't think that's fair.
It's not fair, but that's how some situations wind up becoming. Mm-hmm. When you being an executive. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because dealing with artists, you gotta deal with. That's why them contracts and all that stuff is important. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. You right about that.
Oh yeah.
You right about that.
So, as an artist, man, like, what are some things you see artists do that'll hold them from taking that next level?
Anything, right? Just anything.
Yeah.
Like bow out, the cockiness, don't want to work with people, think you starstruck up here. You got the. I don't know, it's this level, man. It's this level and this ego thing that they got. Right. I mean, your music can be fire. We want to work with you, but it's like, man, it's like that ego thing what kills it. Right. That ego kills you, man. I can't work with it. Yeah,
that's fact. I can't work with ego neither, man.
Nah.
Can't, bro.
But there's some artists I do want to work with, man. There's some of them I do want to work with.
Right. All right, man. So for what are some upcoming projects you got coming from TSP, and what are some release dates and stuff you got planned for them?
Right now, we're working on singles. Cause Boss Man told us work on singles is the best way to do it.
Big facts.
We got the videos, man, the interviews, the movies. Thanks to the Boss Man again. Shout out CTC. Not
Big facts.
It's all coming, man. It's in the works right now.
Right.
It's in the works right now. I ain't got no date on it.
Big facts. Okay. All right. Before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, how can they get in contact with you? Is there any love you like to shout out?
Yeah, shout out the whole TSP. I ain't gonna hit the gears. I wanna hit the gears. Shout out to man Giz, Wilo, Honey Bear, Reba, Tanika, J.Paul, Audio, Camp Boy, Andre, Joe, my new artist Joe, man, he coming soon too, man. And my kids that want this shout out right now, cause they love my life. You hear?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Me and JJ said, "Oh, she on that case."
Yeah, they gonna do a video too. They gonna do a video.